This is what we imagined when we dreamed about Fiji. Enchanting reef with an abundance of life, sunshine brightening up the turquoise water, and perfect peeling waves with empty lineups. This is where our baby caught its very first wave in my belly. It's days like these where you feel rewarded, reminding a sailor that no matter how challenging any storm has been to get here, or the list of a million projects still probably lingering in the background, it can all be put aside, leaving you dancing out in nature. And then reality will hit. We didn't know it then, but everything we captured in the next 4 anchorages would be lost. Yeah, I have a confession to make, guys. I'm very sad. Malvina has accidentally lost all of our favorite footage of Fiji. We have filmed so many amazing things underwater in Vianney Bay. Some of the most beautiful, captivating, just glow-in-the-dark coral, and epic waves that Connor was surfing that were like pretty freaking huge, and a place we anchored with just like a tiny bit of water underneath our keel. All sorts of really fun stuff, some turtles, some just insane footage. And I put the SD card thinking it was a new one, and I formatted it, and that ended up being the card that had all the footage on it. Connor has been working for the last 2 days to try to see if he can do anything. He's been using all sorts of different recovery software programs, and nothing is working. Chad GPT has been his best friend. Him and Chad have been hanging out. He's been doing everything, and I feel awful. You know what? We're trying to stay positive because we'll just come back with the baby next time, and those will be all of our highlights that we will do. Don't cry.
We're going to be all right.
That's right. Some of our most favorite and fun moments we've captured on film thus far in Fiji have completely been lost with the press of just a few buttons, making the story a little harder to piece together. But we will do our best to piece it all together today to share it with you. And oh gosh, this is the most terrible thing that could have happened to us. And now we're going to have to go back to all these spots and do all those fun things again. Aw, shucks. Just kidding. What a blessing, and we cannot wait to show you when we get to do it again. But let's get to it today.
Heard something banging, so I came out here, and look at that. We almost got flooded inside, too. And this little pump is going to come in handy once again, because I'll show you the dinghy is full. Gas cans floating, shoes are floating.
Because of the rainy weather and our still leaky hatches and the surf fizzling out, we were encouraged to find some sunnier places further south. But along our way, we lost all wind, and when we went to pull off for the night, to our luck, we were very close to this place called Paradise Taveuni. And wow, was it sure paradise. With free moorings for cruisers, a very reasonably priced restaurant, pool access, and even discounts for scuba diving and filling up your scuba tanks, this place is a scuba diver's paradise. For a few nights, we lived our best lives in a resort-style getaway without having to pay the hefty room rates, playing Rummy Cube until the sun went down.
All right, my turn.
Bow, bow. And then off to the comfy Alivo for a great night of sleep. The next morning, we found that there was a bakery on the resort, so we had to give it a try. We heard that there were some really delicious coconut rolls.
Right inside the bakery. All right, thank you.
Amazing.
Along with the delicious baked goods, there was a lunch special that was different every day, and there was also a fridge with produce as well as some go-to items for cruisers. Next up, we heard there was a local farm that had some great free-range and organic red meat, so it was time to stock up some more. Our plan was to fill the freezer again to be fully equipped for the next month.
This is the spot. When you're at Paradise Resort, when you're at Paradise Resort, just a 20-minute little walk.
Just past the school and the mosque. Malvina's planning out our child's schooling, education already.
But we definitely, like, once they're, 5, 6, and about that school age, it'd be fun to drop them off in different countries, wherever we're at, and wherever there's a school nearby, let them have that socialization and maybe learn some really cool things from different schools and different countries. And yeah, I think that'd be really amazing. It's what a good parent would do.
Totally. Feels like we're on a lake, doesn't it? This is it. Freshest beef in all the land.
Happy cows. So we are correct. All these cows are happy cows. They are all grass fed, and they have grass that is so tall back there, that's so green and so lush. And yeah, you get to just choose what cut you want. We got a bunch of them. We're getting some ground beef. They're cutting up some sirloin steak, and we're getting a Scotch fillet steak, which apparently is like the back of the beef that is kind of like Connor said, the deer, backstrap of the deer is supposed to be really good. So hopefully this one, it's kind of like, he said it's kind of similar to like a filet mignon. So
what else we got?
More coconut. They don't have cinnamon rolls. They have coconut rolls here.
And it's so good.
It's really good. All right, back home.
Look at all this beef! Meat packing factory!
Much to see and so little time. We gotta make things a little bit efficient around here, so I'll be just trying out a new snorkeling method here. And we're crushing miles here. We're killing a little bit of gasoline also, and she's breathing in the fumes, but she's having a great time and seeing way more stuff than anyone ever has. So
Paradise Taveuni also offers lovo night, a Fijian version of a roast dinner which consists of fish, organic beef, chicken, and root crops. They wrap them in coconut leaves and cooked over the hot stones in an underground oven, aka a lovo. It's a culinary voyage where guests and cruisers can learn how to prepare, bury, and cook the Fijian delicacies.
So he's actually using the husk as a strainer. So back in the days, we don't have the strainer from the shop. So we have the coconut husk. See how clean it is. Show them, Jerry. Jerry, go around. This is my story. Exactly. It's his story.
Very nice.
Before the dinner, you can learn how to weave coconut fronds into traditional baskets, learn to speak a little Fijian, and how to tie your sulu to be fashionable in the local attire. We were lucky enough to catch a glimpse of the preparation and learning, but for us, it was a bit out of our price range. So we opted for a smoothie by the pool and had our own unique Kava experience with our head shaman, Connor.
So on our trip into town today, while we were getting all of the vegetables and fruits and everything, we found some, they call it grog, but it's Kava. Gal at the store, what to use, and she was looking all over the store, and this is what she came up with. So that's what you basically strain it out with. I'm going to put it in like this. Well, I just poured all that in there, and it was definitely muddy, and you just kind of got to like work it around.
Pretty appetizing, huh?
Lucky Charms. Delicious.
All that's left to do is to give it a good squeeze so all the liquid comes out, and then bottoms up.
It definitely doesn't look very appetizing. Looks like a big old turd. Yuck. But glad that's not in there. Looking pretty good. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. And I guess we just throw this away. That's what our mud water looks like. Bottoms up. Cheers, guys.
Coming into Vianney Bay.
Vianney Country Club.
It's not a country club, but beautiful green rolling hills do kind of look like there could be potentially a golf course somewhere here. They're just so green.
After Paradise Taveuni, we had a beautiful sail north to Vianney Bay, which we highly recommend for snorkeling and diving, the Nuku Reef and Rainbow Reef. Unfortunately, that was a big chunk of the footage that we lost. But what we can show you is a place right across from Vianney Bay. We anchored at Wairiki on Taveuni Island in hopes of sliding down the Waitavala natural water slide. But when we arrived, it had been raining for days. And let's just say the water slides were absolutely raging. And it would have been quite dangerous to attempt sliding down. So to avoid the loss of limbs, we decided to give it a hard pass and instead just took a nice dip in a calm spot after hiking around the area.
So we are leaving, heading down to Kandavu, and we are coming down through, I think it's called Vianney Pass, and it's right in between two islands, and we got a really good current going with us right now, but if you were going north it would be a terrible current because it's like a 3-knot current right now. We were just doing 4 knots boat speed and we got 7 knots over ground. So we are loving this current, but if you were going north you might not. We got about 180 miles to make by noon tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock almost.
And
right
hopefully
now.
our last overnight passage.
And hopefully our last overnight passage.
At Fiji.
That would be nice. Until New Zealand. But Malvina will not be on that one, so she's free
Last
for
one for
who
me.
knows how long.
Gosh, is he gonna make me stay up all night?
Yeah. She'll have other things keeping her up all night soon.
Let's hope for a lovely sail with lots of wind. The wind is like, we always get like southeast trades here, but there will be occasionally a day or two where it's almost like a
Northeasterly?
northeasterly?
I think that's what we're getting today.
We're getting like a
And
northeasterly.
So that should be a nice downwind sail all the way to Kandavu. Maybe a little bit of a beam reach at some
point. Yeah, we've been waiting for this wind to shift. It's gonna like shift a lot more during the afternoon today, so today we might be a little bit on the nose and a beam, but then it'll be like downwind and a little bit stronger the rest of the day and into tomorrow. Let's go.
off to the races.
Yeah. Got some mega current, man, because we have boat speeds about 6.5, and as you can see, our speed over ground is over 8. So big difference. Even though we got great wind, we got like 20 knots of wind, we're taking it just about on the beam, a little bit broad, and we don't even have our Genoa out. All we have is our staysail. Connor is ready for the storm.
Yeah, we're just chilling on the Kandavu current, man.
You're riding it, dude. Check it out.
I just saw our first whale since Mexico. Do you hear my wife right now? She doesn't even believe that I saw a whale.
Prove it.
I'm trying.
See the water squirting out of your skin.
Woo! Baby beluga.
Oh, baby
I don't think Malvina quite realizes how often she's going to have to listen to this music real soon.
I just learned it though. I'm trying to learn it. I've never heard Baby Beluga, so I'm trying to master it. Baby Beluga, you swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven above and the sea below, and little white little whale, and I forgot.
Arranging haul outs for New Zealand. It's hard. Gotta find a weather window, a haul out window. I got one for November 6th, but if we leave late October, we miss that potentially.
It's been a rough passage. We came really way too uncomfortably close to a cargo ship, about a little bit less than 2 nautical miles away from it, which I don't like that. It was 660 feet long and almost 100 feet wide, so no thanks. Thankfully, we just jibed and we're in a little bit better direction, so the waves aren't hitting against us as much, so we're going up. It's a little bit from behind, so it's a little bit more comfortable. And yeah, the sun's just came up, so I'm squinting my eyes.
To Kandavu. We made record timing. We did like 90 miles in 12 hours, so that's pretty dang good if you ask me. Yeah, beautiful island looks like, but it's very cloudy. This was not in the tour guide. This was not in the travel brochure. It's going to be one of the scariest passes, I think. I know we say that all the time, but this one actually is uncharted. Like, if you see the charts, there are charts for it, but it says that you're going through land. But we know that other boats have gone through it, and we're reading other reviews from Navionics reviews and from No Foreign Land reviews, and we know that it's 20 meters deep or something through this pass, according to other people who have already gone through it. And there's also some anchorages that Navionics says that you're going to be on land, but other people have said that it's 15 meters there. A little bit scary. I think I paid like $300 for these charts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy's not actually on land right now.
This guy right here.
I hope not. We'll see in a second. We're coming up behind him.
But that's why you got to use other charts, because yeah, if you follow the chart plotter, obviously he's still going. He's riding the land, so yeah, we're going to have Google Maps and Navionics. Navionics charts aren't very good either, so we're going to have Google and Apple and everything else.
There we go. Google Earth. No Foreign Land. Also has a decent one. Every time we do something like this, we got to ask ourselves, are we being brave or stupid? And I really don't know.
Perfect.
As you can see here on the charts, there are some portions of this channel marked at 0 feet. We know this to be untrue, as we have heard other cruisers coming by into this bay, but it's always an uneasy feeling when you can't trust the charts. Here's where we want to anchor, and according to Navionics, that would be on land. So we crossed our fingers and toes and just sent it. You can see the color change in the water as it turns from that dark blue to a brighter turquoise. signaling this will be a shallow spot. But we do think it will be just deep enough for us to anchor. We're not sure if any monohull has ever attempted this before, so we poked our nose in a few times to check the depth. And as you can tell here, we had to ponder and really question our final decision. But before we made that executive call, Connor jumped in to snorkel around the area to check it all out, making sure everything would be at least 7 feet, even at low tide. We eventually then committed, and man, did it pay off. We risked it for the Biscuit, and so far it looks okay. We only have like 3 feet of water underneath us, but we're gonna dive it a little bit more and see how it looks. But let me give you a little view. Kind of reminds me of Maria, but beautiful. Beautiful spot. Good job, Captain.
Thank you.
This anchorage near Ravataki village was magic. And the following day, when we went into the village to present Kava and ask for permission to stay, we were greeted with the most beautiful group of kiddos, and we invited them all, plus their dad and grandpa, to Alivo the following day. Once again, our other camera with all the lost footage had some more intimate moments captured, but this gives you a glimpse into the moment. Connor showing the boys where our diesel tanks are, Malvina teaching the kids to play ukulele. It was Matusa's birthday, so we sang and celebrated, jumped off Alivo, and had a big swim party. And it was a very special moment with locals we will come back to visit next time with our baby.
Nice. Look at that.
Can you reach that one? Do you want to do that one? We also had the pleasure to have a neighbor a few days later, the Norman family on sailing vessel Waita. We took our dinghies up another mangrove that led us to a waterfall we could swim in. Jason, where are you? You normally lead the way.
We're going so slow.
How was that?
Best shower I ever had. You don't have water pressure like that in California, I tell you what.
That was amazing. We love waterfalls. Love it. Best shower. We forgot the soap, but that's okay.
Do you see love? Sick waves?
And just like that, we had friends, and now we're by our lonesome selves. The cherry on top was this spot had an epic peeling right, where Connor caught some of the biggest waves I've ever seen him catch. But once again, I sadly lost all the footage. But today we will let your imagination dream up of what that could look like. Captain Connor shredding a 10-foot wave while Malvina watches him with fear from the sidelines. Join us next week as we explore Vunasia, a village on the north side of Kandavu, creating our own kind of pregnancy-proof water slides, and finding secluded white sand beaches where we continue to be mesmerized with the abundant, colorful life below the surface. We want to give a huge thank you to all our supporters. We so appreciate you and are amazed at your generosity. If you want to also help support our journey, check us out on Patreon. There's a link below in the description. Or if it's easier, scan your phone right now on the QR code that's right here on the screen. Now make it a great day, and see you next episode.